I'm using my absolute favourite and totally on brand colour-wise Amonax little bands. We're going to sink really nice and low. I like to have my hands in prayer, but if you want to grasp, that's absolutely fine as well. We're going to have the feet just slightly wider than shoulder width apart. We're sinking back, coming back up. Sinking back, coming up, sinking back, coming up nice and high onto the toes, fingertips pointed up into the air. Sinking down, coming up nice and high. We're exhaling as we lower down, inhaling, coming up nice and high. Exhaling, lower down, inhaling, coming up. We're pulsing down and down, bringing weight onto right leg, extending left leg out. Down, down, and onto the other side. So we're keeping this leg nice and bent, balancing on our left foot, right leg extending it, pointed, little pressure on the band. Holding 3 and 4. Down, down, holding 3 and 4. And keeping this nice bend, we've got a lot of pressure on the band now. Just going to move the band so it's slightly lower. And you really want to have your external rotation. So I've got a lot of pressure on the band. If this is too much for you, bring your heels in a little bit. But the key point is to have your knees really nice and wide. We're going to tuck up through the tummy, arms nice and wide, bringing elbows in, coming back out. So doing a little full body here. Just a few minutes. Coming in and out for 5. Pulling up through the tummy for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Left heel up off the floor. For 5. Really pressing these knees out for 4. 3. You can, of course, do this with weights on your hands. I don't feel the need for the extra bend today. 2 and 1. Switching over. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Digging in. Right elbow is coming in front of the tummy and extending up. Keeping this left arm nice and strong as the right arm is moving. Digging in, coming back out, keeping those knees nice and wide, bottom tucked under, pulling up through the core. Other way. Really starting to work outside of the thighs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both arms out, little pulses, side to side. Bring these feet in as we're doing this. It's just our ribs that are moving from side to side. My hips are staying still. A little isolation, side to side. For 5, keeping those knees nice and wide. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Last thing. We're up on our toes, bringing the heels together, really squeezing the bum muscles together now, tucking under that bottom, pulling up through the tummy. Arms are coming all the way up. We're going to have our pencil fingers, little circles. So really exhausting through all the muscles here and reversing the circles. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Thank you so much for joining. If you want a little bit of a longer workout, 3 rounds of that, your whole body is going to have been hit and you're going to feel great.